Hey, namaste, beautiful ones. So, in the background is my phone. The moment I go live, I'm about to hit the button and it starts going off. How are you? How are you doing? It's Coach Viv. And give me just a moment to get settled. Take a moment too to get settled. I think that we're going to actually do a little brief centering as well. So I've got my basket and put it over here. Give a little bit of time for folks to get here. This is a impromptu live. So not a planned live, no notice. I just really wanted to do a quick live with you guys. How are you? How are you today? And I couldn't quite get the lighting right. And I feel like it's kind of too bright and too dark at the same time. It's okay. YouTuber problems. Hi, Sundari Honeymoon. Wow, that's a lot of sweetness going on there. Sundari and then Honeymoon. That's beautiful. I'm always just really drawn to like some of the names that folks come up with that are just beautiful, evocative. I am going to do some readings today. I just felt like it. So, like I said, I want to give some time for folks to get here. I'm really glad you're here. Who else is here? True to Self. I'm going to put you up on screen if you make a comment. I'm actually, so while I kill time and get ready and get grounded, I love thrift store shopping. And this, you can't really see it, but it's this actually really flattering because I like gray. I find gray very, very calm. So it's a sort of just like a tent type top that I went thrift store shopping and I just love it. And I'll tell you why I thought it was perfect also for today. I'm going to go check my phone right now. And I was just watching a psychic and she like went off for a couple minutes. I'm just going to get my phone. I'll be right back. If I can find where it is. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. I always say Siri is not. And you guys, of course, this is so funny. It's my landlord because he has to fix my broken dryer in the basement. And I was like, should I tell him I'm going to be live on YouTube? Hang on, guys. Otherwise, I have to go let him in. Hang on. This is so crazy. I should have. It's, as many of you know, as I said, been going through a lot here on this end, a lot going on with, let me move this back a little bit, with like illness in the family. I'm not ill, just illness in close friends. So close, I would just say family. And so it's just a lot going on every day, every day. So, oh, good. Okay. Let me, yes, he has his key. So I'm just going to tell him oh gosh, what do I say? I'm live on YouTube, so I can't let you in. YouTuber problems, not really first world problems. I don't know. You can get on YouTube in a lot of different countries, as long as you have a pretty good internet, right? So yeah, a loved one is going through quite a bit, and it's just got me, because I'm helping to kind of support them through this and make decisions. Give me a yes if you know how when somebody is pretty sick, they just need your support. They're making decisions are being made for them. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. The incense that I am burning, I have 2 incenses that I really like. So I want to share them with you. I think that might be a theme because I know a lot of you like incense like I do as well. That helps to support the root chakra. So I'm going to show you 2 that I'm using right now. One is, it's Triloka. Hold on here. Guys, I always tell you I'm dyslexic, so I like go the wrong way. And I will be doing readings, so get ready. Get ready. Triloka, and this is for Manipura Chakra. And it says encouraging, calming, and soothing. I find it kind of uplifting. And I tell you what's in it. Davana flower, fennel, champa flower, which is a very sweet flower, geranium and jasmine, lavender and sandalwood. So when the live is over, I'll put a link, an Amazon link, if you're interested in checking this one out. It's very sort of bright. That's how I would describe it. So, for the fiery Manipura Chakra. So I really like that. Not so much at night, but if I want like to kind of lift my energy. And then the other one I want to show you, and if you'd like, you can start putting some questions in the chat. Okay, start putting some questions in the chat. This is also Triloka. Let's see how much. Okay, I still have quite a bit left. And they're a very good brand. And this is just the pure frankincense. This is just pure. Well, they say they have some sandalwood in there too. Actually, they do, because frankincense by itself will be really heavy. But I really like, this is a nice one for meditation, this frankincense. So check that out, the Triloka. Those are the two that I'm using right now. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's put those aside. All right, and I'm going to get my cards ready. And if I recognize you as a member of the channel, I will take your question as a priority. Okay. Hold on, and I've got my tea. So yeah, start putting some questions in the chat. Yeah, Chalata says here, I mispronounced your name. I'm sorry. I know, frankincense, I mean, it's, it's historical. It's, if you're a biblical person or not, it's just an ancient, very grounding, very good for the root chakra. Yes, frankincense, sandalwood. You guys, there's a sandalwood that I get that is just so sweet and so subtle. But I don't want to recommend it to you because sometimes I buy it from Amazon. Let me know if this has ever happened to you guys. I buy this. It's a very popular brand. It is the same brand that makes the Nag Champa. The sandalwood, when it's good, it is just amazing. It's subtle, but just so sweet without being like perfumey. But one time I bought it and it was so horrible. It literally was like cheap perfume somebody had poured into like the incense vat. It was really, really horrible. Okay. If you hear background noise, that's my landlord here to fix a dryer. My dryer is broken. So he's going to work on that. So yes, right. You buy something, it's great once, then you buy it again. And it's like, what? So hello, welcome. So yeah, I'm going to start pulling some cards. Let me go see. Okay. So yeah, if you have a question, and I do want to pull, so give me how to ask a good question is just give me kind of the area the question is in. Not a yes or no. Okay. Because it's more nuanced than that. But if you have a question about, you're looking for a new job, like what do you need to know to get a new job, for example, that's open enough where you can get good feedback. Okay, so let me see some questions coming in. Hi, Donna. And welcome, Donna. True to Self is here. Sundari, Honeymoon, Chaletta. And so, yeah, who has a question? Let me put that. Yeah, there you are. Hey, Donna. So, and I did put the theme of spirit is always talking to us. So I'm going to start with that while you guys, if you have a question, it could even be, what do I need to know? I was going to say about health. No, I don't give health advice. It will often be an angel card. Hold on, guys. Where are my angel cards? I like them because it's one word. And hold on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use the angel cards, which is what I like to use because some other cards from a reading, I have things all mixed together. So I would have to sort that out. So I'm going to pull an angel card or maybe a tarot. Hi, let's see. Okay, I've got a question. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I see some questions. There's a delay. So that was what was happening here. I'm going to start with the first question I see. And let me get my angel cards. Okay. Where are my angel cards? So first, this is a message that Spirit wants you guys to hear today, whenever you're watching this, is that the universe is always talking to us. So what does that mean? I want to just talk on that a little bit. And my card today was kindness. So a lot of kindness needed, as I said, because there's so much going on. And when people are ill, you know, they're very tender, very sensitive. And so that was a good card for me today, kindness. Okay, I see Chalata. Yeah, good question. Financially free. Will the land project be successful? So, okay, I'm going to draw on those three. But Spirit wants you to know you're always being guided. So let me address all three of you ladies right now. This was really channeled to me. That's why if you saw the video title and you saw the thumbnail, so all of you, I want you to understand you have your answers within. Okay, so those of you who are going to ask a question, just take a nice deep breath in with me. Bring both hands to the heart chakra. Okay, bring both hands up here. Let me take that off the screen. Hold on so you can see. Bring both hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Those of you who are live, especially, just really tune in with me, especially if you have a question and you're tune into your highest self. So I really believe, even though I give readings, right? And you're welcome to book a reading with me, but what I want you to continue to develop is your own intuition as well. Okay. So let's just do a few more deep breaths. Inhale. Sit up taller as you inhale. You can see, I can literally grow a little bit taller. Now exhale through your mouth. But stay upright. And I always say, keep like a queenly posture. So it's not uptight. It's not like military, but the heart is open. The shoulders are down. The head is lifted, right? Queens don't sit like and head down and eyes down. So think of it as a queenly posture. All right, good. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. So you have the answers within. And Spirit is talking to you. So what I would love for you to begin to do, goddesses, all of you, replay or not, or live, is to watch for signs. That could be, so I'm going to just name some ways you might get an answer to your question. And again, this is not the sort of Western approach, but this is a spiritual approach that all cultures around the world would do things like watch for signs in nature. So if a particular animal appears, something falls in front of you, there's a particular animal, because I really kind of want to emphasize that today, that you is like a spirit animal for you, okay? And you see that animal, it's like Spirit is trying to get your attention. And I have a story for you guys, so I want you to stay with me. Maybe I'll share this story because I'm very much connected to nature, and each of us have like our different gift. I find that I'm very much connected into animals, like wild animals, and trees, and I'm able to sort of get clarity on questions and situations by tuning into nature. And you can as well. This is our natural, these are our natural gifts. It's only in the West because, of course, I'm coming to you through media, right? Everything is digital. I really want to urge you, goddesses, and again, I'm going to come to your questions in a moment, to spend a lot of time in nature, even if you live in a city. I grew up in a city. What led me to eventually leave the city was my soul was yearning for contact with nature, okay? It is much easier to get clarity, to tune in spiritually in nature. That is just a fact. Because all of our generations of people, all of our ancestors, our human faculties were calibrated on our closeness to the living world. Okay, does that make sense? We weren't born in plastic capsules, raised like, remember the boy in the plastic bubble? Remember that movie? We were raised, our whole system, our whole biology is calibrated to the natural world. So I just want you to really not underestimate that, especially those of you goddesses who are depressed or anxious. Okay, you need to get out in nature. And the answers will come to you. The answers will come to you. So I'm going to go to the very first question that I see. And the first question, what can I do to rebuild the trust in my marriage? Okay. All right. And when I draw for you, please stay present. Please let me know that the card, it will be one card. It may be something like hope. I don't know. That just came through me. But I want you to talk back to me in the chat and let me know how the answer resonated, or if it didn't. I literally want to say, I think it's once one person really didn't resonate with something I drew for them on these lives. And I think another time the person was kind of maybe out of maybe 40 or 50 times draws that I've done. Okay. So let me just tune in. Please, all who are present, just tune in with me, breathe. Wow. So, Chaleta, your question, what can I do to rebuild the trust in my marriage? And you guys, you can't, you saw my eyes were closed. I was shuffling. Look at this. You'll see how this makes sense. She got forgiveness. She got forgiveness. Don't we all know this when we're in a relationship, right? This is really deep, forgiveness. So, Chaleta, what happened that you asked for you? So what happened that made you need to manifest forgiveness, right? That is, how would I define forgiveness? If I had to explain forgiveness, kind of letting go of the blame and the hurt and the anger towards your partner. And like I said, you guys, to me, this is so there are probably maybe 4 angel cards that would have been perfect. And this forgiveness, we all know, we've all been in relationships where maybe we're having trouble, and we all know that forgiveness is just like a key thing. So Chaleta, let me know how that resonates for you. So was there some sort of infidelity or something that broke your trust? And that is the card I pulled. And it is a card, one angel is they're on their knee, and the other angel is sort of like hand on their shoulder. So what you are being told is you need to step into the energy of forgiveness. That's what will rebuild the trust in your marriage. And like I said, it just, there may be, it's just right on for something like that when you ask about trust in the marriage. So let me know, Chaleta, how that resonates with you. And I know there's a delay, so I've got to give you time to type, but you need to step into the angelic energy of forgiveness. You need to embody that for yourself if you want to rebuild the trust. And this deck, you can see the box is really beat up. I've moved with this box. I've taped it so it doesn't open. When I was moving, you can see the tape. I honestly, I know I've lost like 2 or 3 of these, if not more, but the majority of them are still in there. So she got forgiveness. That makes a lot of sense to me. All right. Okay, I am the one in need of forgiveness. When we got married, I wasn't ready and very immature. Okay, so that is the quality. That is the quality. Oh my gosh. And yes, Sharon, you have to stick around because what I'm going to talk about relates completely. Yes, that is so interesting. I wish I had shared, because my story is about rabbits. I wish I had shared it before you said that. So you're in need of forgiveness. So then, Chaleta, that's self-forgiveness, right? Do you need, because I don't think there's a self-forgiveness card in here. There's healing is around the issue of forgiveness. So you're telling me you need forgiveness, right? So goddesses, can you see that? She's saying she needs forgiveness. How can you begin to self-forgive? Because I think what I'm getting is that will help change the dynamic of the relationship. That's what I'm getting. Okay. A lot of us, when we got married, any relationship, we were not ready. Oh my gosh. Oh, when are we really ready? In fact, I want to reframe that for you, that perhaps it now the marriage itself was to help you. The marriage was to help you mature. So I'm just clearing the energy from that. So self-forgiveness. Maybe you can actually ask your partner for forgiveness then, because you said, how can you rebuild the trust between the two of you? Yeah, between the two of you. So sending you energy for that. And I would ask that all of us who are here, when someone asks a question and I give what Spirit is sharing, that we just send them energy so sending her energy to rebuild that trust. Okay. The next question. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, Chaleta. That I can take is, I need to go back up. Looking to be financially free. Well, I have to tell you, Ms. Angus, right away, my gut reaction is financially free. What I'm getting for you is you need to define what that means to you, because how can Spirit give you something that maybe you're just not sharing it here? So maybe you have, but Goddess, get clear on what financially free means to you, because I love that phrase too. Believe me, I love that phrase because it gives a beautiful feeling, right? Financially free, and you just feel like your energy flowing. But what I'm getting for you as a first message is define what that means for you. What does that look like? Okay, so I'm going to pull for her. All right, everybody, let's just take a breath in together. You got support. That's interesting because this can go two ways. Kind of like the forgiveness card that I pulled. So you're getting that it may be that you need support to become financially free, or that you can give support in some way. So again, you guys, you can see her question is how to become more financially free. Okay, so I'm going to come at that from the two angles. Maybe your work or what you do can provide support to others in some way. And that can help your financial freedom. I'm actually getting something to do with the elderly. Now that may be because I've been thinking about that a little bit, but I'm getting that there may be something about elderly people related to this and in your question, in terms of maybe you supporting them or them supporting you, right? Because this is hard to read. Okay, you've got the one angel giving the other one like a leg up to get over a wall. But so the energy that Spirit says is needed in your case is support. So whether that is for you to get support or that you're able to give support that will earn you money. Okay, does that make sense? Ms. Angus, let me know. Let me know what you think of that. What you think of that. And Sharon, please stay on, because this is just so amazing that you brought up rabbits. It's just like, that was going to be my story of listening to the universe. Okay. So Ms. Angus, you got support. Can you give support? Can you give support or get support from someone? Is there someone who could offer you support? I mean, I'm going to go at it from that angle because of your question. You want to be financially free. I mean, okay, so I'm just going to throw out some ways that could be. That could be maybe a loan to start a business, maybe some sort of financial support from family. As I said, right away, I got the feeling of elderly people related to your question, Ms. Angus. I'm not sure why, because I'm just pulling one card, but there's some sense that there may be, you can get support or give support having to do with elderly people. And I'm even getting like elder care, perhaps. Okay. So Miss Angus, let me know. And again, it takes like a minute for it to come through from YouTube, because I'm on, hold on, wait, you see I'm dyslexic. I'm on StreamYard. That's that little animal up there. That's a different app. So let me keep going. And Miss Angus, I hope that was helpful. Paying out 30K in debt so I can help others. Yes. Whoa. So you do, so there is the need for support though. So like I said, literally take this word and sit and meditate with it. How is there support for you that you're not seeing? Is there maybe a loan forgiveness? Is there, I'm getting this for you, Miss Angus. I had a dear friend who worked in a program. I forgot what it's called, but it's something America, where you literally work in public schools. You do some sort of community work, and I think a lot of your loan is forgiven, though my friend didn't do it for that reason. So, Ms. Angus, again, guys, when I pull this, I am very, very intuitive, but you have to kind of look at that. Spirit is saying, yes, no, there is a way out. So exactly, you're feeling like there's no way out. Spirit is telling you you need support. I don't know. Like I said, it could be doing some, is it AmeriCorps, you guys? Help me out. I love when the audience knows what they're like reading my mind. Is it AmeriCorps? And there's another group. I think there are various ways, Goddess, where you can do literally maybe a year or two of some sort of service, and a big part of your loan is gone. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, because Spirit is saying you need support. If you're feeling that's a lot of debt, which is actually not a lot of debt in the US. That's not a lot of debt in the US, the 30,000. Let's send her energy. All of you who are here, welcome. If you're just joining, I'm doing just quick readings. I'm going to go through as many questions as I can. It's not guaranteed that I'll get to your question. I see at least 3 more. So I'm going to go through those. But let's just send prayers and energy for her working with her student loans, paying them down. Okay. Yeah, that is not a huge amount of debt, especially in America. Like I said, it is, and I know it looks like it is, but as I immediately, when I said that, I thought, so many people have even greater debt than that. And there are ways that you can get that drawn down. And it sounds like you're already doing all you can, Ms. Angus, to do that. I definitely feel your pain. I understand the pain of student loans. Yeah. You work from, okay, it's not loans. Okay, what is that? What is the debt? Was it from shopping or, well, again, the answer from Spirit, not just me talking, but the answer is you need support. Or is there a way through your work that you can provide support that will earn you extra money? So either way, either you can give support in some way. And like I said, is there a family member, is there an elder that has any part to do with this? Because that's just the first hit I got. Hi, Fulda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. But support. Spirit is telling you I think there's support for you. Okay. Yeah, I went to student loans. I did go to student loans because that's, to me, like, one of the most common loans. It's good if you're not, if your loan isn't student, but you said you work with student loans. So that's interesting. Yeah, that's funny. So I picked up that, right? That's so funny because I'm like, student loans and you work for student loans. Okay. That is interesting. That is interesting. Maybe there's a side hustle. Yeah, maybe there's a side hustle for you out there. But yeah, I was picking up on the student loans. That was where my mind went, was to student loans. Let me see. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Thank you. Oh wait, is there another question? Because I think I got them. Oh no, Sharon. Hi, Sharon, and hi, Uta. I just call you Uta because the whole name I can't. Oh, and the land project. Yes. Divinely Sarah. Yes. Hold on. She has a question. Will the land project be successful? Now, remember I had said yes or no. What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to assume you want it to be successful. I have to make some assumptions. The better question is, what, if anything, can I do to make it successful? Goddesses, do you see the difference? This is when I do a reading. When you come to me for a reading, it's not yes or no, because if it's no, then you walk away dejected. How was that helpful? And if I say yes, then you may kind of pull back and, oh, it's all set. In either case is not really using your full power. Frame your questions properly so you can get advice to be a powerful feminine. So her question, I'm going to restate it as, how could and what can I do to make the land project successful, assuming you want it to be successful. Okay. I'm going to shuffle some more, and I just want to look at your name, look at your picture. Land project. Okay. Okay, I've got a card. Openness. Openness. Okay, and I'm going to turn it this way because the light's coming from that way. So you need openness, divinely Sarah. Openness. Okay, so I'm just going to talk intuitively. Openness to me means that there are ideas, there might be other ways, other methods, because I think of it versus narrowness, right? So openness, are there other ways you could either fund this or make it successful that you haven't seen? So Spirit is saying kind of open your mind. It might be your mind, but it might be your heart. Open your ideas, open your thinking. Openness. Openness is the quality you need for it to be successful. So again, talk back to me in the chat. Let me know how that hits you. Openness is what is necessary for this project. It may be to be working with people. You know, I'm just going to give ways. It could be, yeah, are you open to maybe collaborating? Is there any way to kind of, is there collaboration needed? Bringing in other people, changing the project in some way? Or is there something you haven't been open to yet, that you haven't seen or accepted yet? Maybe something was proposed and it didn't fit your idea. So again, the idea, and you have to dig into this. Openness. How can you be more open with regards to this project? So I'd love to hear from Divinely Sarah. Let's give her a chance to get back in there. Oh, Miss Angus, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. So I'm giving time for Divinely Sarah to respond to her card, which was openness. Yes, it will be community land. Yes, we are looking for, yep, I nailed that one. That's what I was getting. I mean, I was seeing just multiple people involved. So how can you open your mind to maybe who can help you fund it? Like maybe you're thinking it has to only come from certain types of people. Does that make sense? Or people with these views, but maybe there's a corporation, maybe there's a grant or a, let me just see. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe there's a, not a grant, but yeah, like a foundation grant. Divinely Sarah. There might be a foundation that might want to help you. Open your mind. Yeah, my sense is that this absolutely can happen, but you and maybe the others that you're working with already need to be more open about how you put this thing together. Okay, I think that's really exciting that if you're trying to do community land, that's beautiful. That is really, really great. There, you know, there may be a rich donor who wants to provide some seed money or a low cost loan. There may be a bank that is moved by the story. If you write a good application, there may be a bank that you haven't looked at yet that is interested in this type of thing. Okay. Divinely Sarah. So openness. I want you to really write that in your journal. Spend time after my video letting that sort of sink in. And then also before you go to bed, this is for all of you goddesses who have a question. So I want to broaden it out. It's not just the one person I'm talking to. Write that word. Your word was openness, and then go to sleep and ask for advice on that. How can I be more open? What am I missing? What am I not seeing, right? Because again, openness is like this. So what am I not seeing that I need to see? I'm excited for you. I'm really curious as to where's the land. Yes, let's see what she says. Definitely makes sense. That's the same message as I received about changing my perception. Yes, of who should be on the land. Yeah, you're too narrow. There's something too narrow about your approach now. Can you see how powerful this is? Like I said, Spirit is always talking to you. I did not know that was community land, but and of course, there'd be multiple types of people, whether she's, if you look at it like, oh, skeptically, it's like, oh yeah, it's a land project. There's going to be multiple people. But I definitely, with the openness, feel that it's kind of your ideas and the leadership group, be more open and you can get this. You can get what you want. Yeah, definitely makes sense. That's the same message I received about changing my perception of who should be on the land. Yeah. I think it sounds like a very big project and it's going to evolve. So this isn't like the final answer, but when I do a reading, for all of you watching, when I do a reading, it's giving you the next step, goddess. So divinely Sarah, this is the next step is, okay, openness. Then the next message may be something else, right? But for now, what you need is the openness. Yeah. Wow. It's really exciting. Really exciting. Let's give her some energy to her land project. All of you goddesses that are there, we are very powerful together. Just maybe hold her name. Okay, good, 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 good. Yeah, I like doing that. I felt a good amount of energy with your question. So, yes. Okay. Okay, I don't want to miss, so I'm going to go right back to the top. Okay, I love frankincense. That was the beginning. Rebuild trust. I did that. That was the first question. Financially free, divinely Sarah was with the land question. Got that. Sharon Dukes. Sharon, I'm going to go to you now. I could feel I'm getting a little tired already because I haven't had supper. And you guys, it takes energy to like tune in, especially in such a public way, because it's like I'm getting a lot of different energies, and it's actually a little bit harder than if it were one-on-one. It's actually a lot harder. Because one-on-one via Zoom, which is how I do my readings, I have you in front of me, and then I really just try to narrow my focus. This is a little bit harder because like literally right now I'm live. It varies between like 18 people currently watching and then many more. So it's just the energy's kind of spread out. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Sharon's question. Put a question in the chat. Remember, not a yes or no, but ask more for what you want. How can I manifest that? And how can I best manifest that? Okay. So I'm going to go to Sharon. Her question is, I'm confused about my direction in life as far as my mission, as my life mission. I'm leaning towards, and then it cuts off. I'm leaning towards, what? It starts with a T. Teaching? What is the T? It helps if you do give me something to go off of. Okay. So your question cut off, Sharon. Did you realize that? I'm going to pull for you right now. This is so funny. It's just funny to me that it here, let me pull up. I mean, I'm going to pull in 1 second. Yes. And yeah, meditate on support. Divinely Sarah, what was your question? Did you put it below? I'm still up. I'm still way up here. So let me go down. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, I know I said hi to you before, but yeah, thanks to you for being a subscriber. Yeah, okay. I thought you were saying you were a channel member. Yes, it will be community land. We're looking for collaboration. Yes. So openness. Okay, Sharon. What you need to be able to get more clear on your life direction, because it's one card, but it's going to encapsulate what is the message. Okay. Courage. Ha. Okay, so what does that tell me with her question? Her question, she's confused. I don't think she's as confused as she says. When you get a card that says courage and you see the angel is like diving, hold on. The angel is like Superman, right? Or Wonder Woman, whatever. She's like, so it seems like it's more that you're afraid to take the steps in terms of your life mission. Sharon, that's what I'm getting. Sharon, it's not that you're confused. You're not confused. You need courage. And like I said, courage, to me, if somebody needs courage, it means they have some sense of what they want to do. They're just afraid. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. So Sharon, you got the card of courage. You're being encouraged to have more courage about your life mission. Let's see. Okay, guys, it's tough because I got to scroll up and down. Like to see new comments, I have to scroll. So let me see. Mental health field, herbal medicine. Okay. Are you fearful? So you know what you want to do. She just put her answer at the bottom, you guys. So she put mental health field, herbal medicine. Okay. So where is courage needed? Where are you not being courageous, Sharon? Are you hanging on like to an old job? Many of us do this. That's why I'm saying this one. Many of us hold on to like an old job, an old situation, can even be an old marriage. But in this case, say she might be holding on to old work that no longer suits you, and you know it. And because maybe of your salary, right? It's hard to let go of a steady salary. But Spirit is saying that what you need is courage. What you need is courage. Okay. What you need is courage. Hi, John. Divine masculine in the house, or actually, I'm so sorry. Actually, I think yes, I think you said you were non-binary. It's hard to keep track, especially with so many names. But yes, welcome. So Sharon, let me know, how does that hit you? That it's courage that's needed. It's not confusion, and that's a big difference. Confusion needs clarity, but courage tells me that you actually know, Oh, yeah. Thanks, John. So, Sharon, how can you work up your courage? How can you face your fears? What is your fear? Again, what I said to a goddess earlier, why don't you write the word courage down and journal on it? What does courage mean to you? What is it to be courageous? Does that mean you're going to get hurt if you put yourself out there and people squash your idea, or you don't get support, or people tell you it's a dumb idea? So what is the fear? What is the fear, Sharon? Okay, so she says yes, because I was waiting to hear from her, and I'm going to do a couple more questions. So stick around. I might get to your question before then. I have to go get some food. So Sharon says yes, and intuitive arts has also come up. Afraid and not financially stable over 50. Right. Yeah, John says mastery over fear. Yeah, mastery over fear. Because when you let the fear lead you, it will be hard to manifest. So again, you got courage. So what can you do to tap into your own courage, the courage that is within you to take that dive? Do you need more preparation, Sharon? Now, what I find with many spiritual folks, and you know this, those of you watching are spiritual, you know this, we tend to think we need more education. Oh, I need to take another course. I'm just not good enough. I'm not good enough yet to do this thing. Now, if it's something where you do need a license, right? You need a clinical license or something, that's different. So Sharon, explore that. But that's the message for you. You're not confused. You just need courage, goddess. Okay, I'm going to turn on my fan here. It's actually pretty warm here, you guys. Hold on. Let's see. Yep. I might have to stand up again. Give me one moment. Look at a cloud painting. I'll be right back. Let's see. All right. Can we get that? Huh. Okay. I got it cranking. Plus I have these this really bright light there. So get the fans going. This is almost like broadcasting lights. I don't know how those people do it. So because I don't have sunlight, I'm going to do one more question. Yes, mastery over fear. That's actually a great comment. All right. So let's go back up. I think there was one more question. I may not get to all of them. Let's see. Okay, Jessica. Yeah, sure. Jessica says she has been a long time subscriber. Okay. Here. So for Jessica, well, yeah, I mean, it can be open. So I'm going to shuffle. Hold on, I want to clear the energy. So just for Jessica. You may not have a question, but Spirit has an answer. I like that. I just came up with that. What does she need to know? Right? We can always improve, feel more joy, more love. You got surrender. You got surrender, Jessica. This feels very deep. There's something there. She got surrender. So you said, can you read my energy? You don't have a particular question. What is it that you're fighting? There's something trying to happen that you're fighting. Jessica Flowers, and I love that. That image there is beautiful. What are you fighting? Why are you being told that you need to surrender? It could be an old habit, okay? Because again, this can be very broad. That's why it's important for you to meditate on it as well. But the underlying quality is absolutely right. So surrender could be where, again, I'm not saying this is you in this case, but what's coming to me is it could be like an old addiction or addictive behavior. Again, for general example, so everybody gets how this could be taken, this card surrender that she got. Maybe an addiction to people who are not as loving as they could be, or who don't respect you, for example. So it could be surrender to this fact that there is this choice of, you know, of just not supportive partners, not supportive lovers, whatever. Or it could be surrender to, is there something with, maybe there's, back to a previous question, is there debt, and you need to sort of surrender to that state. So surrender to me means almost an acceptance of what the problem is, and kind of saying, I'm not going to fight anymore. Does that make sense? That's what I get with surrender. What do you guys get with surrender? And Jessica, are you there still? Because your question was, hold on, let me see when you put your question. Oh yeah, no, your question was recent. So let's see if Jessica's around. I want to, Jessica, yeah, tell me how surrender hits you. How surrender hits you. Okay. Yeah, how does surrender hit you? Okay, my bright light went out. I think I might leave it off. I like that. I like the kind of, it's a little bit more moody. Acceptance. Yeah. Acceptance. Very similar quality, Sharon. Yeah, I agree. Surrender is like, yeah, it's very similar to acceptance. And I get it's something you're fighting, that the surrender will be helpful. All my readings, the advice and the level just that I tune into is to be helpful. So it isn't saying like surrender like it's a defeat. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. That was the landlord in the basement. It was like the sound. I'm like, what's happening? He's trying to put my dryer back together because he took it apart completely. So we will see. So surrendering my past. Yes, it could be. Well, it can be beliefs. Yeah. I mean, I think that was one of my examples, because that's kind of what I was feeling. You know, I was feeling with that. Sort of letting go of something past, right? And as surrender, acceptance. Again, acceptance doesn't mean like, I'm not saying like, say it was an abusive relationship. It's not saying accept it. So I'm going to go back to the original word. Surrender means stop the battle with this thing that's not working. Stop the battle with the thing that's not working. That's what I can say. Here we go. Let's see what she said. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am on target. Hold on. I'm going to turn my light back on because I don't know. No, I'm going to leave it. It's dark, but it's cooler for me. Let's see. She says, okay, let me go back up. Okay. I don't have children, and I'm fighting for them, working on myself, on my career, and nothing I do gets me closer. I feel like I need to surrender of the past life that I allowed myself to suffer from my past marriage. There you go. Yeah, it's something that is lingering. And even what you just shared with me. So I think you're saying that you do want children, you don't have them, but you now have also said that there was suffering in a past marriage. So can you guys see how even with her question and her getting the surrender, you know, there's still pain perhaps from this past. And as I said, we always know what it is deep inside. This is meant to almost but just be like a trigger for you. What is it you need to surrender? Yeah, old beliefs, maybe about how relationships are. Is it old beliefs about that you have to have children, you know, to be happy? Like, that's what you have to dive into more. Okay. Oh, and they're not with you. I need to surrender the past life that I allow myself to suffer from my past marriage. There was a lot of pain, but I'm ready to accept and be happy. So, yeah, it sounds like there is a lot. It's so funny. You remember she said she didn't have a question? And do you see how when you come for a reading, and I just pulled, she's like, read my energy. Yeah, surrender, surrender. Maybe it's surrender the pain. What you're talking about sounds very painful. Maybe it's surrender uh holding on to the pain. So yeah, that's pretty deep. Guys, before I go, I want to encourage you to let me just see if I have, hold on. I'm going to encourage you two things. If my program, my meditation program, you may not be ready for that at this point. If you would like a reading instead, you can, it's still on the same website in theflowofmagic.com, but I extended my mindfulness meditation training. We have 7 or 8 women in it. One woman is still is going to register. It's in late registration, and it's wonderful. I have women from all over the world. You would fit in as long as you really care about meditation, really to improve your life, to overcome pain or suffering, or for actual spiritual growth. Okay, so check it out. It is still open. I'm going to leave it open till Saturday at noon. It's in the chat here. I just put it. It is for women. Again, I like to have spaces. I think that it's important to have spaces for women, and it's not like we're not like consciousness raising, but things might come up. What we're really doing, what I'm teaching really well, really precisely, is 4 different meditation techniques, but not just techniques. When you should do a particular meditation, which one is best for you at which time, all of that is built into this course. It meets 8 times. I would love to see you in it. I know that I could help you, and meditation is really powerful. I have a video, if you haven't seen it yet, before I go have supper. It's like on 10 scientifically proven reasons that meditation is helpful. The original title I had said for Black folks, I think people didn't like that. I don't know. And then I said, it's for everyone else, right? But the YouTube algorithm works by, you have to really tell it like, okay, who is this for? And I feel that especially in the African American community, we could get more serious into meditation. So the title is changed now, just like the 10 reasons, right? And so I go into the scientifically proven reasons that meditation can help with relationships. I'm not going to go over them again because, like I said, if it was a pill, it would be like selling billions of dollars worth of pills, right? If it were a pharmaceutical, if meditation were a pharmaceutical drug, it would be like, I keep saying it's like the Viagra for the mind. It would be like, oh my God, it's amazing. So do check out my meditation course. We had the first lesson already, but because there's a 2-week gap, goddesses, if you jump in now, you have a week, you have more than a week actually, to watch the first lesson and do the practices. So you're not behind at all. We're going to meet for 8 lessons. Sometimes it's every week, but there's a gap, I think, for Thanksgiving, for example. Okay, so check that out. It's on my page. And surrender relates to what is happening to me as well. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Sharon, because sometimes a message I've had where I pulled an angel card and it comes up twice. And there's like 70 cards in here. Now, I said I lost a couple, so call it 65. But I've had that happen. So often the message is not just for those who asked a question, but it's for those who even watch in the replay. Okay, so I do take it very seriously. Someone will watch your question, and I'm actually feeling energy as I say that. So someone will watch this in the replay, right? They didn't see what time Viv was going to pop on live. They're going to watch it at 9 o'clock tonight. And something that you asked, one of you goddesses that you asked, is going to end up resonating, and something I say is going to resonate with them. So yeah, check out and feel comfortable coming for a reading. My site is intheflowofmagic.com. And typically you can schedule it within a few days. about 3 or 4 days out, probably. It depends. Look at my calendar. My calendar will pop up there. And so I have openings right now, so that's why I'm mentioning it. There is space for that, and I'm focused on my chakra course is available for enrollment. I'm going to focus more on that probably in October, and also my reproductive health energy healing course. That was my newest course. That is also available for enrollment. So, yeah, I think with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to go have dinner. And I'm just going to ring the bell just to bring us back to mindfulness. Nice deep breath in and out. Follow the sound. May you be blessed. May you be happy and peaceful. Namaste. The divine within me honors that within you. All around the world, sending love, peace, joy, safety. Namaste.